What's up, y'all? This is BoxingMindTv with another video. This video is about Jaron Boots Ennis. I think Jaron Boots Ennis is a phenomenal talent, great young talent. But I believe that he would never get the fights with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Reason being is that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are both, I feel, are both moving up to 154, right? So they're going to want to go 154. They're going to fight each other and fight each other again. And then probably, Terence Crawford may retire after that. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence may continue for a couple more fights, try to win titles at 154. And I don't see Jaron Boots Ennis moving up just to fight Errol Spence. I think after Terence Crawford relinquished the belts, it's going to Jaron Boots Ennis is going to go on a tour to try to get every single belt in that division to try to become undisputed. In that process, I feel like he would end up fighting guys like Keith Thurman, Staniosis, those type of guys. I don't think he'll be able to get a shot at Errol Spence or Terence Crawford. Those guys are going to try to move up and fight other fighters, other fighters in the 154 division, or maybe have a catchweight at somewhere with somebody that's at 160. Preferably Errol Spence than Terence Crawford. I think Terence Crawford is going to try to win a belt at 154 and then call it a career. He has nothing else to prove. Him fighting Jaron Ennis doesn't do nothing for him. It would be a nice fight, fantasy fight, that we'll love to see, because they both switch hitters and they both can fight, throw a lot of combos. They're really pretty good at distance. It'll be a great fight to see. I feel like, watching that fight, somebody would get knocked out too in that fight, we would think. But, I don't think Jaron Ennis would get any of those fights, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Errol Spence is going to come down and back to 147. I don't think Errol Spence is going to give him any attention to try to fight him, because Errol Spence and Terence Crawford do not get anything from facing Jaron Ennis. I think Jaron Ennis needs to fight Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman is kind of like, I feel like Keith Thurman is kind of dodging Jaron Ennis, because Keith Thurman feel like he's bigger than that. He needs a big fight. He wants to fight either he fight Terence Crawford, somebody that has a bigger name, which I understand Keith Thurman's thoughts, but Keith Thurman has been out for 2 years. It's like 2 years he hasn't been fighting. I feel like he needs to show that he shows that he's deserving of a Terence Crawford fight by beating a top prospect, like not top prospect but top contender like Jaron Ennis, and defeat him in whatever fashion, knockout, decision, and showing that he still has it. But I think Keith Thurman knows that Boots is a dangerous fighter, like everybody else knows in that weight class, and he doesn't want to risk it because it's not a high reward. But in Keith Thurman's position, I think he has to do it. But as far as Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, I think they're long gone from ever fighting Jaron Ennis. And I think Jaron Ennis is just being stubborn, and not seeing that the fight is long gone from happening, and he shouldn't be focusing on them. Should be more focusing on the people that's in this division, that he can fight and stay on that, stay active, and see what happens from there. But as far as fighting Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, I don't think those fights will ever happen. So you guys let me know if you think Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fighting Jaron Boots Ennis will ever happen. I don't think it will ever happen. I think those fights are long gone. I don't think, unless Terence Crawford were to just stay at 147, fighting 154, come back at 147 and defend his titles, I don't see him doing that. I see him just moving on from it and just letting Jaron Ennis, take over the 147 division and go from there. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. It's BoxingMindTv. Let me know if you believe Terence Crawford or Errol Spence will fight Jaron Boots Ennis in the future. If so, if not, let me know. Let me know what y'all think. BoxingMindTv, and I'm out with another video.